What is up with my monitoring? Hang on, let me double check something, because this is weird. Alright, nope. Something wrong with my headphones or my software.
Or your brain.
Not again. How do I sound? Do I sound okay?
You sound like your audio is not coming from your microphone.
Yeah, I know. And what the fuck is going on? It's kind of what happened yesterday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay.
Mike was telling a very interesting story over in there. It's like a poem. I was alone in a YouTube chat room. I was all by myself, still in the chat. No one was looking. As I am in the chat, I was thinking of you. Sorry, I had to shut the tab real quick. Force a habit. Gotta get some Kleenex. And then Dan popped in to save the day. I get to voice over Dead Man now. Okay. I'm tall. Tall people are cool. Tall people are special. I'm Dead Man. You're muted anyway, dude. Do you want me to unmute you? There you go.
I still sound weird?
Yeah, you still sound like it's coming off of like your webcam microphone or something. You gotta lick it.
No, don't do that.
That's what works with the comms. It's one of the rules, man. When you plug in your handset, you gotta lick it before you stick it. Hey, thanks. I'm wearing my comfy sweater.
Alright. Still okay. Is this a software issue? Alright.
Yeah, I wish I could help you figure it out, but I have no fucking idea what's going on with it. I'm not a computer hacker.
Try it again.
Tall people are cool. My hands are so big. I'm Dead Man.
Okay.
New life hasn't happened yet, Mike. Old life just continues to deteriorate. Yep.
Okay. Headphones. Hello.
Well, that fucking sucks.
Alright, let's see. No.
That's even worse. Did your pet ferret chew up your cable?
Test.
That's like a million times worse. It sounds like you're talking from the other room now. I had Popeye's chicken nuggets for lunch, man. That shit was good. Yeah. Chicken nuggies.
I'm gonna restart my shit.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. While Dead Man restarts his shit, hopefully that fixes it. The classic 21st century repair, turn it off and turn it back on again. Do they have fries? They do, but I don't order them. I went with the buttermilk ranch with the chicken nuggets this time. It was pretty good. But I think I like that sweet heat. It's like a spicy sweet and sour. That one's probably my favorite. Popeye's dipping sauce. What'd you guys have for lunch today? Q&A with Graverobber, yep. Delivery. Yeah, that's where I'm currently at right now, getting things delivered. Edibles and Idiocracy. Dude, that started out as a comedy and ended up becoming a fucking documentary. It's so scary. Yeah, it's a Graverobber AMA right now. You can ask me anything. I just don't know if I'll answer anything. That's the best part. Turkey sandwich, pretty plain. Ah, but did you put the moist maker in your turkey sandwich, which is the extra slice of bread soaked in turkey gravy? I don't know. I've never done it. I saw it on a clip where it was like, oh, Friends is actually horrifying if you remove the laugh tracks. And it was about the moist maker turkey sandwich. I don't know. I never really liked the show Friends either. Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy to be done with the big D, and I'm happy that the divorce is done too.
All right, so
Hey!
now, fuck me. All right.
We were just doing a Graverobber AMA. It was kind of fun.
All right, I have no idea what the fuck happened. All right, I have no idea. I literally triple fucking checked everything. Cocksuck. All right,
I am happy that I'm done with the big D. Actually got the final judgment. I think that's what it's called. The letter.
Huh?
In the mail.
Final judgment. Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday. So that was pretty cool.
Oh wow, really? This was gonna. Well, it's gonna be 30 days.
Well, yeah, and they were supposed to be sending it to my new address.
To your new one, and
it got sent here because small town justice system.
Right though. All right, so we're good. We're good. Shut up, Mike. About today, I don't know. What do you guys have something you guys want to learn about? You guys want to learn about what? We were discussing sharks the other day. You and I. We were also discussing writing.
Yeah, we were also discussing casting, original versus print.
Original versus print. Actually, that is I really said that was a really good copy. A really good topic. The man is back. Welcome, Danny.
And he doesn't sound like he's doing it from the bathroom down the hall from the studio.
I don't know what the fuck that was. I don't know. I don't understand.
Can you guys hear me?
That's what I mean, though, right? Like, I had this mic, right, and it was plugged in, and it sounded like shit. I plugged in the voiceover mic, and it sounded like shit. So then I was like, I don't understand what the fuck is going on. I checked all the inputs, I checked everything, and then I just restarted it, and when it came back on, I was just like, hello. And I was like, oh, okay, good.
Yeah, I saw you did the thing that I usually do. You're like,
yeah. Yeah. That's annoying as fuck to everybody watching, and I'm sorry about that, but yeah. So let's talk. You want to talk about that? Is that a good subject?
I don't know. I mean, what does our audience want to learn about today?
What do you guys want to? Do you guys have a subject you guys want to learn about,
or you just want to do like a VTNetwork AMA?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You can ask us a bunch of questions. We can do a whole Dead Man and Graverobber Destroys segment today. You guys have subjects you want us to talk about? You guys want us to destroy something? You guys want us to discuss something? Fucking drop it in the chat. Let us know. We're happy to do that shit. That was stressful, dude. I don't like it when my shit doesn't work. I
know what you're talking about, dude. I've had diarrhea for like 13 years.
It's because you're a Marine. Huh? It's not the same. It's not the same. Anyways,
That's why.
it's because like I meticulously like set everything up. You know what I mean? Like I'm so fucking careful, and then when something doesn't work, my brain is instantly like, "Oh, it's all on fire. It's
I'm
all
a failure.
You have fucked it, sir. You have fucked it." And I'm just like, God damn it, shit. We can learn about microphones if you guys want to. Why does Grave have on the pretty top and Dead has a tank top on? Did Dead even try? The thing is that we had a new patron join today, and we have somebody joining tomorrow. So I had to literally run out. I think I was on the phone with you. I literally had to run out and send out 2 envelopes worth of stickers.
Yeah.
To our new patrons, and while I was out, I got some Taco Bell, and then I got here.
Gotta pick up some Taco Bell.
You got to, you know what I mean? And so I jumped up here. You know what I mean? It was one of those things. I didn't have time to go grab one of my fancy shirts.
Oh, I'm just feeling, I'm just wearing some comfortable shit because I got my cool sweater, right? My Mountain Dew inspired sweater.
Code Red right in the middle.
You got Mountain Dew, you got Blackout, you got Code Red, and then the white is the Blizzard stuff. But I'm also wearing one of the best shirts ever, Space Kitten DJ Pizza DJ. Space Kitty Pizza DJ, bro. Yeah.
Run like the gym videos we used to see. You're going to see a lot more of those coming soon, Mike. I swear, I promise. You have my word on it. It's just that work. Okay, so here's story time, I guess.
Story time.
My work is I run on a schedule at work. And
he always came to the bus stop to pick up hot chicks.
Hot chicks. I work on a schedule at work, and my schedule depends on the people that prepare my truck for me. And I know that sounds really pretentious, but it's not. It's that it is a fuck ton of material, and me having to load plus unload it plus drive. It's a lot for a single driver to do. So when my schedule gets affected by whoever's loading my truck. And for the last 2 months, about more or less, I think a little bit more than 2 months, I've been getting home at like 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning when I should be getting home at around 7, like 6 or 7, latest 7. And it's just been fucking murder for me. And it's just I know, like Graverobber says, when you don't want to go to the gym, that's when you should go to the gym. However, when you are exhausted, you also run a really high risk of injuring yourself. So I don't want to fuck myself up just because I'm tired and I lost count of something, or you know what I mean, I wasn't paying attention to where the bar was or the machine was, and I hurt myself in some way. So
we don't want you to hurt yourself.
It's not that I've gotten lazier or I want to get fat again. Trust me, I'm still want to get built. I still want to get shredded. It sounds like a cat that didn't get it. And that's the thing, right? That, like I said, it sounds pretentious. It sounds pretentious as fuck for me to go, well, they're not loading my truck on time. It does.
Well, see, it would sound more pretentious if it was just you.
If it was just...
But like you had said, when you showed up, everybody was an hour and a half late.
Everybody.
Well, that's because for the last almost, 2 months, their trucks have been getting loaded like 2 hours fucking late. Like,
yeah. And, you know, like last night when I showed up, and I felt bad because I was like, fuck, I'm even going to show up late a little bit. And I felt bad, but I got there. And literally, they were like, well, we loaded everything on time. And I'm like, congratulations, nobody's here on time. Not me, not three other of the drivers. One of the managers wasn't even there because he was like, it's not going to get loaded on time.
Yeah.
So like, but that delay and that like me having to drive and deal with all the packages and everything and all the stuff I deliver, because I deliver heavy freight. I don't deliver like a couple of boxes. I deliver like trailer tractor parts. and it's
Fucking boat anchors.
Yeah, I remember that. I think I was on the phone with you. And I was like, "Who the fuck orders a boat anchor in the middle of fucking Indiana, bro?" I was.
What
angry.
are they doing with it?
I don't know. It wasn't there the next day either, so they got
Jesus.
it. Like, oh god. But anyways, like I said, Mike, I know it sounds like so fucking pretentious and so fucking. Oh, they didn't load my truck right, but like, it's an exchange, right? So in my last job, or same job, different department, I had to load and unload my truck nightly. So, but the thing is that loading and unloading that on the other side, on that department, was a much smaller load. It was it was way more compact, and I could pick up what I dropped off the day before if they had any return packages or anything else like that. On this other department I'm working at, the heavier shit, I don't get that luxury. I get to pick up people's stuff maybe once or twice a week, and that's just because of how much shit gets delivered daily and nightly. We get it, Carrot. Fuck you, Mike. Either way, you're gonna start getting videos soon. From what I understand, all of this shit's gonna start leveling out, and when it starts leveling out, I'll be getting home at the proper time. And also, I have some visitors coming into town this next week, and one of their favorite things to do is to go to the gym. So you're gonna see some gym videos from me, regardless if I want to do it or not.
Barao.
I had to hydrate. Shit. Anyways, when's the new hairdo? For who? Graverobber or me? When was my hair on the line? Did I ever put my hair on the line? I don't think I put my hair on the line.
I don't remember.
Anyways, so yeah, I guess we can do a Graverobber and Deadman destroys stuff today. So why don't you guys put some stuff in the comments? We'll talk about it. We'll destroy it. We'll bring it down, or we'll destigmatize it, depending on what you guys want. Personal safety is more important than getting ripped, says Danny. Thank you, Danny. Because you know what it's like, Graverobber. You know what it's like when you're exhausted and you try to pick something up and it just fucking slips because your grip is just like. Yeah. You used me up yesterday, bro.
Yeah, that's why I have trouble taking a piss in the middle of the night.
Yeah, all that heavy lifting. I don't know how the fuck you crawl out of bed with that thing.
I'm just, going
like to the gym. He wants us to destroy going to the gym. All right.
You can do calisthenics at home.
You can do a lot of things at home. The reason. Okay, so there's good and bad reasons to go to the gym. One of them is for people like me, who has severe ADHD. That if I'm in a setting, that's what's going to be done. Like if I'm in the gym, I'm there to exercise. I'm not there to talk to people. I'm not there to write or watch videos or play my phone. I'm there to exercise. That's all I'm going to do. And that's a purpose. That's a purpose for gym for people like me. But it also serves a purpose for people that need that human interaction to get them moving, and that also helps. Now, all of this is positive because there is positive things that come from the gym. Fucking gym relationships, gym romances, all of these are born there. However, there are bad things to going to the gym. As Graverobber said, you can do calisthenics at home. Also, peer pressure is a bitch depending on what gym you go to. Am I wrong?
No, not at all.
Am I wrong? Have you ever been to an LA gym?
An LA Fitness?
LA Fitness?
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, you walk in there and you're like, okay, I'm going to start my fitness. No, I'm not.
You know what, though? I'll tell you what. One time when I was at LA Fitness, I was like looking at the classes because I was like, I'm paying for all of them. I may as well take some.
Yeah.
And I was like, Pilates at 6. That doesn't sound too bad. I was the only dude in that Pilates class, and it freaking worked my ass, dude. But I could not just get up and walk out like a bunch of other people did because I was the only dude in the class. It's like, I am not about to be beat by a bunch of fairly attractive middle-aged women, like
because they go hard, bro.
Dude. At the time, I was in my mid fucking 20s, dude. I was like, I'm a Marine. Pilates ain't shit. And then like 30 minutes into an hour-long class, I was like, holy fuck, don't give up, don't quit yet, don't quit yet, don't quit yet,
don't die, don't die, don't die.
Pretty much, dude. Like people were getting up the whole time and just walking out of the class, and I'm like, I can't do that. I'm the only dude in here.
So you got to make it look like you're the pervert, like sitting on the floor, like pretending to check people out, like, oh yeah, good workout.
No, I kept up with the exercises, but I stayed on for 2 days after. Like,
that's what I mean, though. Like at the end of the exercises, everybody's walking out, and you're just on the floor, like in a puddle of sweat, like pretending to chill and pretending to check people out. Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah, I was doing cool down stretches after
that's
the
what
class.
I mean, dude.
Doing like the butterfly stretch and reaching out for my toes and shit. But really, I was just fucking gasping for air. My entire core was like just fucking vibrating.
Oh. You just hunched over. You just.
Yep.
No, I'm stretching. I'm good.
Yeah. No, it's cool. And then I went to the locker room and took like a 45-minute long shower that never ran out of hot water. That was my initial purpose for having the gym membership, because at the time I was a structural welder and they were open 24 hours, and I was like, I won't ever have to clean my shower if I don't use it. So I got like a military discount. It was like $65 a month, and I'm like, that's about what a water bill costs.
Yeah.
So I would just walk in there, dirty ass work clothes and everything, with a duffel bag with towel and a change of clothes. I'd walk
like
in.
My fat ass walking to the mailbox. Dude. Hey, you know what, Mike? You got up and you walked. That's positive movement.
But yeah, I'd walk in there, dirty ass work clothes with a duffel bag, and then I'd walk out all nice and clean in my gym clothes and just go straight out the front door.
You're like, haha, it was a good day to exercise. Am I right, fellow gym members?
Or I'd go on the elliptical.
Right.
I'd go on the elliptical and I'd watch Netflix on my phone while I just elliptical biked for like an hour and a half.
I gotta do that. But my legs are huge and I don't know how to like do the core. You've seen my legs. Even when I was a fat guy, my legs are stupid muscular. So like,
it's because they had to hold up all that top half.
They had
dude.
no. I've had these even when like my top half was like super thin. Like if you go back to some of the Studio Dead, some of the Studio Dead videos, I have like really skinny guy arms and I have like a thin chest and everything. Yeah. But my fucking legs still look like tree trunks, bro. And that's because when I was growing up and we moved to the northeast side of El Paso, my high school was literally 1.98 miles away from my house.
0.02 miles from qualifying for a bus ride.
That's right. That's right.
Damn it, dude.
And my parents were like, I'm not waking up at 7:30 to fucking take you to school. Guess what you got to do?
Fucking Shoelace Express, go.
Fucking Patamobile, man.
Get your education.
The Chevrolets.
Chevrolets. Your Lamborghinis.
My Lamborghinis. So yeah, for three years of high school, day in and day out, I would walk 4 fucking miles in El Paso heat. So like I went from being like the skinny dude with the size like 28 waist to a skinny dude with a size 34 waist because I had a fat ass and my legs are huge.
There you go.
So
I had them cakes.
I had them fucking cakes. Fucking all
the way
back.
He was thick with 2 C's, boy.
I was thick with that extra reverb when you smack the ass. You know what I mean?
Oh man. But yeah, going to the gym, honestly, it depends what it is you're trying to do, because a lot of shit that most people want to do at the gym, like, or CrossFit. Everybody wants to do CrossFit. Well, here's a little secret about CrossFit, where Graverobber destroys the whole idea of CrossFit.
Do it.
CrossFit is something that now at this point is almost exclusively for the privileged or the well-off, because they have their schedules at the dumbest times, and they have to get all this fancy equipment like kettlebells that cost $3 a pound and all these fancy bands and ropes and everything. You know what CrossFit is? It's based off of it's based off of fucking farm work. So good job, guys. CrossFit's a scam. Literally, if you just go out like every other day and like work in your yard, you can do the same shit as CrossFit. You know, the whole like pulling and everything that could be from trimming a tree, taking down a branch or something, and then the fireman's
Pulling down the barn door.
yeah, and then firemen's workouts and shit. It's wood chopping, it's log splitting.
Oh,
You don't
the
need
tire
you
thing
don't
they do.
need to. Yeah, you don't need to go get a gigantic tractor tire and a 20-pound sledgehammer. Just go out there and split logs with a regular 5-pound axe.
for about an hour.
Yeah,
You'll
about
get-
an
you'll-
hour, and it
you'll
will
get
work
the
your
same
cardio.
result.
It'll work your entire back, shoulders, triceps, forearms because you got to grip the axe.
Yeah.
You know, like I mean, and the whole like the kettlebells. You know, where you pick it up and you. Have you ever started a lawnmower? It's the same thing. Unplug
I'm
unplug the
Hispanic.
spark plug and pull the lawnmower 40 times with each arm. Same shit.
I'm Hispanic, so that is a stereotype, sir.
Well, there you go. I'm just trying to
But I
illustrate that
fucking
like
have.
CrossFit in general is a scam. It's yard work that costs money.
Let's see. If more people did farming and chopping wood, I think we would be better off. Fuck CrossFit. We agree, Danny. Also, but you live where it gets like negative 77 degrees, so you guys need to chop wood.
You should be chopping wood.
Yeah, sounds like Rocky the Boxer workout. So
Pretty
Rocky,
much,
Rocky
yeah.
was all cardio and light lifting. It was all light lifting. That's
Have you ever tried to catch a fucking chicken?
Yes.
When you can
Yes.
catch a chicken, that's when you know you're fast. Like,
Yeah, and and it was funny because even then, like your build, your structure doesn't determine what kind of workout you need. Like Graverobber may be smaller and more compact than me. He's in better shape,
I'm little, but I'm fucking dense though.
but he's
Like-
he is more of a power person. Meanwhile, I may be big and I may be fat, but I'm fast as fuck.
Yeah.
Like I've actually sparred with Graverobber, and I think the first time I actually showed you the knife
I
technique
think it was,
across
with
the throat.
with that rubber K-bar that I ordered on Amazon.
That I got you across the throat and put you down, and you were like, "All right, that's not."
Yeah, I was like,
need
why
to
are
let
you
me
so
up."
fast? Fuck you.
I just remember you were so upset because you didn't think it was gonna happen. And
No, I didn't, dude. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have a cigarette. And then I just remember throwing chicken bones at our friend Steve in the lake. You know, I was like, hey, Steve, bloop, and some fucking Publix fried chicken for you. But that's the thing. Yeah, Dead Man is tall, but he's fast. So he's like a weird freak of nature. But
Yeah.
I'm little, and my fighting style is more like power and submission. You know, because I don't like to
yeah.
use a lot of energy. So
And
Yeah.
it was so to demonstrate one of the ways you can to illustrate this, one of the ways that I've been trained to use a knife to put somebody into submission on a non-lethal way is, let me see if I can illustrate this without bringing a knife on camera. So
yeah, I don't know where my rubber knives are.
So you hold this. We'll just pretend this is a knife, right? So you hold the knife underneath
That's a
like this,
knife.
blade facing out, so the non-lethal side sticks this way. And I demonstrated to Graverobber how fast it could be to get my arm into his guard, defeat his guard, put that edge, that non-lethal edge, across his throat, grip it, and then pull him down backwards.
Oh, also while having my arm all fucking twisted. Yeah. So basically, he had full control over my body at that point. Like,
And the thing was, is that I had, because I'm used to training people. I'm used to training people like this. So I had my knee underneath him, so he wouldn't fall on the floor. And so he's just suspended. He's just suspended at my waist with an arm in the air like this, upset.
staring at those fucking beige tiles. Like,
Upset. He was like, yeah, you need to let me up, like right now. Okay.
all right, we're done. You know,
Smoke a
like,
cigarette. I'm gonna go smoke
Yep.
a cigarette. Why the fuck are you so fast, man? It's not cool. And you just walked out, and I was like, sorry.
I think he's upset.
He asked me to do this. How am I the asshole? Now I'm picturing Rocky from the Rocky Horror Picture Show as a killer. He's not a killer. Frankenfurter is a killer. Ugh. But yeah, so like what's weird, right, is that you would look at me and you'd be like, oh, that motherfucker like lifts. I don't like lifting heavy things, but I can move really fast.
See, I like lifting heavy things, but I don't move fast unless I feel like it.
So yeah, the gym can be cool. The gym can be good. And what's really funny is, actually, speaking of the Rocky Horror Picture Show, they actually talk about dynamic tension invented by Jack LaLanne, and that's where we get most modern workouts from. And that's actually in the Rocky Horror Picture Show, how he talks about how Rocky got buff, a weakling weighing 92 pounds. Will get sand in his face when kicked to the ground, but soon in the gym with a determined I will not destroy Rocky Horror. Ah, fine. You know what? Hold on. This is the segment. So I signed up for this. All right. So Rocky Horror was one of the most controversial films to come out that year. That's saying something, because 1974 was rife with a lot of weird shit. Now, the funny part about Rocky Horror, and what kind of makes this controversial, is the amount of sexual innuendo in the film. It was so bad that they had to, when they shot the dailies and they got the first cut together, which is before you go to final production, when they got the first cut together, they submitted to America. America said, yeah, whatever. We got serial killer movies with chicks with their boobs out. Not really a big stretch for this to be weird. Then they went to the UK and to Australia, and the UK and Australia said, "We're gonna need you to stop that." So, oh no, I will hate you forever if you're ruining it. I'm not gonna ruin it. I'm actually gonna ruin a couple of things about why it's so. Why it's such a cult thing. I'm going to ruin that. And I'm not going to ruin the movie itself. The movie itself is one of my favorite fucking things of all time. I know every word to every song. And yes, I've done the dance. Lophus can attest to it. Anyways, which dance? I'll never tell. Anyways, so...
Because he can't do it, just like he can't yodel.
It's never going to work. Why do you keep trying? Anyways... When they went to the UK and to Australia with the first cut of the movie, the UK and Australia sent it back and said, that's a bit much. You need to chop it down. And so, as a fuck you for the censorship, in the UK version, when Frankenfurter first ascends to his throne with Columbia riffraff and Magenta next to him, they hung a gigantic British flag behind him. Why is this important? Because if you see the British flag behind Frankenfurter, you are watching one of the most edited versions of the movie. And so, thus began the cult road to why Rocky Horror was such a cult classic. Because people started importing versions of it from the U.S., and once again, you could tell it was from the U.S. because it didn't have the Union Jack. So, censorship laws, because of the Rocky Horror Picture Show, had to be looked at so carefully that there was literally the term Easter egg is born from the Rocky Horror Picture Show for two reasons. One of them is that when it was Easter, when they were filming, and if you actually watch the movie, you can find several literal Easter eggs.
Actual Easter eggs. The only one I've ever seen was like under the throne in the beginning.
No, yeah, they're everywhere.
That golden chair. That was the only one I ever saw.
One of the mannequins is holding one in one of the scenes. So, anyways, so literally the term Easter egg comes from the Rocky Horror Picture Show. One of them because there's actually Easter eggs in the background of the thing, but also the Easter egg that the Union Jack means it's censored. Although, despite all the censoring, they didn't change any of the words of the songs. Oh my god! So yeah, like Frankenfurter talking about being gay for Rocky, you know,
being a
like,
sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania.
And then even In just 7 days, I can make you a man. Well, that was supposed to be changed for the British version. Richard O'Brien didn't change it. So when he sent it back, they thought he changed it. And they were just like, okay, cool. A lot of that stuff is gone. But none of the lyrics
Or like
changed.
Janet's thing about something about there's nothing good in heavy petting. It just leads to something in seat wetting. Oh.
Just leads to... God damn it. I gotta
Right?
do the whole song. Something and seat wetting. But anyways, so yeah, shit. Gotta watch for the Easter egg. Dude, well, they're there. They are there, and if you watch the remastered version, you can actually spot even more of them. Yeah, but one of the statues is holding one of them.
Touch a touch, you know.
Touch me. Yeah, I want to get dirty. Or I want to be dirty.
There's no use getting into heavy petting. Only leads to trouble and seat wetting.
Trouble and seat wetting. There you go.
Yeah, and I'm like, why would Janet say something about seat wetting when she's being caressed? Okay.
And if anything grows while you pose, I'll oil you up and bring you down.
Yup.
Yeah, dude. I told you. I know every fucking word.
You know what? How many Easter eggs are there in here? Let me see.
Yeah. Go ahead and Google that. That is a really fun game for you guys to do. Say the Rocky line slower. How you do? I see you've met my faithful handyman. I'm just a little brought down because when you knocked, he thought you were that candy man. There you go, Mike Smith. There's a little Frankenfurter for you.
Also, the crew actually had an actual Easter egg hunt.
Yes. It was being filmed during Easter, and so they decorated the set with Easter eggs. They had an Easter egg hunt, and some of them were just forgotten on set.
See, here it only says there's 3 in the film.
I found 6.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where the term comes from. Literal Easter egg.
That's awesome.
Isn't it though?
And that's why this is the educational show.
And this is the educational show, yeah. And this is why you learn shit like that. Another fun fact about that movie is that Meatloaf got that part because of how fast he could talk. Let me bring up the lyrics just so I don't fuck up.
Oh, airplanes at sunset, huh?
Yeah.
That nice orange reflection.
You're gonna see this, and all right, hold on. All right. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Should I do science fiction picture show? If I get 3 yeses in the chat, I'll do the opening lines for science fiction double feature picture show from the beginning of the movie. Let me see here.
That one yes was before you asked the question, though.
I know.
Okay.
Eddie. Nope, that's not it.
Science? I thought it was late night double feature picture show.
It's all the above. Literally, there's like 8 words to this fucking title, and it fluctuates. Anyways, yes, hello. That close. Of course. Shut up, Mike. I'll do the lines. He meant yes. I think Carmen and him are fighting for the keyboard at this point.
You know?
So Meatloaf got his part in the movie because he could speak fast. All the other people, which included
Well, it's not like they could have hired John F. Kennedy.
No. Even what's his name from Elvis Costello was even auditioned for the part because he was supposed to play Columbia's boyfriend. So they brought him in the first time, and he was supposed to play another character, and he bombed the audition. It was fucking terrible. Whatever. So then they brought him again for Eddie, and they said, okay, here's the script. Just go as fast as you can. No pressure. And he literally just looks at him and he goes, okay, whatever happened this Saturday night when you dressed up sharp and you felt all right, it don't seem the same since Cosmic Lane came into my life. I thought I was drive. I used to go for the rush to go. I listened to the music on the radio. A saxophone was blowing on a rock and roll show. We climbed in the backseat, really had a good time. And so he did it that fast. And they were like, okay, so Eddie's fat.
But we'll make him a biker so it's cool.
Yeah, we're gonna make him a biker, like a cool dude. Like they wanted him to be a James Dean type, but instead he ended up being like a junkie, Sid Vicious type. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, anyways, so yeah, he
Sid
was
Vicious was not fat.
no, but he was. It's the style. You know what I mean? Like the helmet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Saturday night when you left the job and you felt all right? Hasn't been the same since Cosmic Life came into my life. I thought I must be blind. And yeah, so that's the pace he was going for, but he went much, much faster. And so they were just like, yeah, okay, Eddie's fat. Eddie's a fat guy, right? Go get fitted for costume, fucker. That's why if you actually notice a couple of the pieces of the wardrobe are like, you know, because he has a
like they
slingshot.
weren't really designed for him.
Yeah, he has a slingshot that's supposed to be a necklace, and that bitch is up here. All right, so I guess I got to do the opening lines to science fiction double feature. Michael Rennie was there the day the earth stood still, but he told us where we stand, and Flash Gordon was there in silver underwear. Claude Rains was the invisible man. Then something went wrong for Fay Ray and King Kong, and they got caught in the cellular jam. Then at a deadly pace, it came from outer space. And this is how the message ran. There you go.
Nice.
And everybody used to think that it was one of the producers' lips on that, but it's not. It's actually Magenta's lips. There used to be a huge rumor that it was a gay black man's lips that was working on production, that was doing the mouth at the beginning. And I think it was actually until really recently, like 2014, that they were like, no, that's Magenta.
I mean, I figured that shit out watching it as a fucking 14-year-old. Like.
I know, but it was apocryphal. It was apocryphal. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Mike. Science fiction. That's all you're getting. And you can have this if we reach 15 people and we unlock that $7 tier. We're gonna be doing this at least once a month. We're gonna be doing dumb shit like that, and I'll have music playing because we're gonna be in a private show. So in a private show, we'll be doing that shit. We'll be karaokeing with you guys. So you need to spread the word. Get us up to 15 patrons, and we'll open up that $7 tier, and you guys can come party with us twice a month. One for a private live show and one for a karaoke show.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the idea of you know, just how much fun that movie must have been to shoot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I like Googled a picture of Magenta from Rocky Horror Picture Show, and like all that teenage crush is coming back,
bro. You know, and that's just so okay. So this is another weird thing, right? So a lot of people talk about. I've seen it really a lot recently in the news and on TikTok. You know, like, men get older, but their taste in women, it's still 19 and 20-year-olds, and I'm like, maybe your generation right? Generation is attracted to 19, 20-year-olds when you're in your 30s. Bro, I'm 40. Give me Magenta. Give me Columbia. Give me Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah, dude.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
I'm 33, bro. Fucking give me Salma Hayek, and no one gets hurt. Give me Sofia Vergara.
Vergara, bro.
Oh,
All of these
dude,
older
Jennifer
women,
Aniston.
Lucy Liu.
Fucking Lucy Liu.
Lucy Liu could kick my ass, and I'm good with it.
I'm okay with that.
But the thing is that we are a generation attracted to older, powerful women. You know what I mean? And
Christina Applegate, bro.
and I don't understand.
Because that's the thing. When I was younger, right? When I was younger, I was attracted to these women, right?
Yeah.
Now I'm older. I'm still attracted to these women.
You know, I was never a Danny. I'm gonna just ignore that you said that. I'm gonna ignore that you said that, Danny.
We'll just go ahead and remove that comment. Oh, I could put him in timeout.
I'm gonna ignore you said that, Danny. I'm ignoring you said that. All right.
Go ahead and ignore it, then, man. That's the best idea.
Cocksuck. Leah Remini. You know what I mean, dude? Like my generation, which is oddly enough Graverobber's generation too, and Mike's and Danny's too, we're attracted to older women. And the more powerful they are, the more attractive we find them. Tell me you
Helena Bonham Carter.
Tell me you wouldn't do anything for Ellen fucking Ripley.
Or, bro, I would do a lot of stuff for Michelle Pfeiffer.
Catwoman. There is not a motherfucker in our age group that did not find Catwoman the sexiest god. Motherfuckers had their sexual awakening that day.
For real, though, dude. Even Susan Sarandon. Even Susan Sarandon now. Oh, my God.
And she was in... no, it was Sharon Stone. Sharon Stone was in one of the Evil Dead movies. I believe, actually, Army of Darkness.
Or
she
Mary
played,
Steenburgen from Back to the Future 3.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So the thing is, though, right? And I was thinking about this, and I was really thinking about this, and I was thinking about how like older women make beautiful lovers, said some country song. Yeah, I know something about the night between them. Anyways,
no, that's a different one. What about Jennifer Tilly, bro? Halle Berry, Angela Bassett,
yes,
Jacqueline Smith,
yes,
like any of the Charlie's Angels, honestly.
Yeah, really.
The original Daisy Duke.
Even the original. That still knocked the dust off. Anyways, so I was thinking about this, and I was thinking about how beauty standards are what's changed, not what we consider beautiful. Like to the newer generation, looking youthful, looking, you know what I mean? Looking 19, 20 years old, that's their thing. That is what they want. They always want to look 19, 20 years. There is a store out there called fucking Forever 21. There is a store called Forever 21.
Is that not like the most conceited name for a retail place?
Yes. Jennifer Connelly, to this day. Yes,
dude.
Yes,
ever since I watched Labyrinth as a little kid, that was the only reason I wanted to rent it all the time.
It was not the only reason to rent it. The second reason was David Bowie's bulge. Just stop lying.
David Bowie's bulge scared the shit out of me and still makes me feel uneasy, okay?
Just turn that bitch on at the wrong fucking scene. Anaconda. Shit.
Right? Is he wearing a diaper?
He's not. He is not. And then I forgot what scene it is. I think it's when he kicks the puppet, where that thing's just like...
Yeah, dude, at the end when he's talking about, you remind me of the babe, and he's walking down the fucking cave stairs.
You remind me of the babe.
And it's just like...
Stop.
It's like that one scene in Nacho Libre, dude, when him and Esqueleto are running down the road, and you just see Jack Black in the sweater, or in the sweatpants, and it's just...
Yeah, dude.
And he's running in slow motion. I'm like, Jack, you couldn't... For that one scene, you couldn't put on a pair of tidy whities.
Just one. You couldn't.
You were running down the road for 30 seconds, bro. You're worried about being comfortable that much.
Oh God. But anyways, so what the fuck were we talking about? Oh yeah. So the idea of beauty standards being changed, right? Because Ellen Ripley in the first movie was sold to be 33 years old, and nobody was like, well, I wanted her to be 19. No, that's we true. Were all like, yes,
cool,
yes. Second movie, she'd been out afloat. She's around 100 years old or so, and we're still like, Yes. Like, but now, then we got the Scream Queens, and I think that's kind of what happened, and that's where I'm going with this. I think the Scream Queens took over, and
that kind of worked though, because she was actually straight up 30 in that movie. So.
I know.
Yeah.
So it's almost like I'm obsessed with Sigourney Weaver.
Almost. That's your favorite parts of Finding Dory, is just hearing her voice in the fucking aquarium.
And Wally.
Here we have the beluga whale. I'm
And
Sigourney
Wally.
Weaver.
Yeah, and Wally. She played the voice of Mother.
Yeah.
Ironically,
Which is great, yeah.
but I was thinking about that. I was Nick Cage has asked Carmen to make burritos. Would Nick Cage ask Carmen to make burritos? I mean, why not? Fuck it. We're having a fun day today.
We're just hanging out. We're just, welfare checking with you
No, I'm not gonna tell you that I need Mexican food. I'm not gonna say that this is a requirement. This is a request. Just a request from my good friend Carmen. Possibly make burritos. I'm just putting it out there. Why can I do that so well?
I don't know, but it's fucking amazing.
Love
Yes,
Your
and Galaxy Quest.
Heartbreakers.
Oh my God.
Dude, don't get me started on fucking Sigourney Weaver, bro. Like,
I really liked her role in the movie Holes, though, where she was like the
Yeah.
fucking warden.
she was
had
in
that
Paul.
special. Yeah, she had the fucking special rattlesnake venom nail polish. Like
Yeah.
that was
she was in
cool.
Paul. She played the FBI agent that's trying to capture Paul. That gets killed at the end. She was in Cabin in the Woods. She also played the head of the organization. She gets killed at the end. Like, dude, it's almost like I have a thing for her. And
Yeah, she was the boss in Chappie.
I get a job there. I would fake my credentials and coding just to stare at her 8 hours a day. Hey Miguel, dead man, you getting any work done? Mind your business.
Right? No, dude, you're the fucking janitor. You're the janitor, and you're in there cleaning the offices and shit, and then she leaves late, and as soon as she walks out the door, you just go up and fucking sniff her chair. Just... Tell me I'm wrong.
Most of the time, 99% of the time, I'm going to say that's not me. This is that one time where you are not wrong at all, sir.
Heather Langenkamp. Trust me, I know that name, Langenkamp.
Heather Langenkamp, yeah. I didn't
If you
find
pause
her,
that scene in the bathtub when she gets pulled under the water just right, you can see her nipples. Just so you know.
I mean, I have never been into musicals. I was more of a Highlander guy. I'm a Highlander guy too, okay? You can do both, Danny. You can do both.
See, if I had to choose between Highlander and Rocky Horror, I would probably go Rocky Horror.
I'm going Rocky Horror every time. Yes. However, you can do both. You're talking to somebody who's actually who did a spot for a YouTube reel. I did the Kurgan. So yes, I love Highlander. But you can do both.
But I mean, me growing up, I was yeah, I'd go to channel 98, that scrambled porn channel that was and I would sit there and I would watch it. And like everything was all zigzaggy and like fucking rainbow colors, but I would watch that shit just waiting to see it. Anyway.
Yeah, at least once you'd be like, boom, got boom.
I was never quick
Going to
enough with
bed.
the I was never quick enough with the Polaroid though.
No, you can't. You can't.
But yeah,
That's
me-
one frame.
Yeah, right. Me growing up was more. It wasn't really much of Highlander or rock or musicals. It was science fiction and horror.
I did those too.
Yeah, but that's what I had growing up. little kid watching Hellraiser and Nightmare on Elm Street and Phantasm, and then after school, after we were done watching Are You Afraid of the Dark, we'd watch whatever was on UPN, and then Star Trek: The Next Generation and Star Trek Voyager.
Yeah. Yeah, I did all of them. But again, I was raised in a media household. I was raised by people who loved movies and who loved sound design and stuff like that. So that's the household I was brought up in. You know what I mean? So it's like that's why I'm telling Danny, like, you can do both, bro. You can do both. At what age did you both get cable TV? Bro, my dad was stealing cable TV when I was born.
My dad worked for the cable company since before I was born, so I always had cable TV.
No, you can't. Danny, yes, you can. Bad Danny. Like, I played the Kurgan, dude, and I tell you, like, that rips my throat up, but it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to do the Kurgan. You know, especially, like, I forgot what line it was that I did for the spot on YouTube. But, you know, I like, my favorite one to do is when he steals the car after the fight in the church. You know, he's like, it's better to burn out than to fade away. And then he gets in the car and like he rips off the top, throws the old man out. And he just sits down and he goes, Mom. And she starts screaming and hanging out the top of the fucking car. And he's just driving like a nutbag. So yeah, I like the Kurgan. So not surprising. Shouldn't like the Kurgan, considering he's a rapist, but you know, whatever. My name's Candy. Nah, I bet it is. Anyways, so yeah, so there you go. I hope you guys have learned some stuff. I hope you guys had some fun with us. You guys got a preview of the karaoke night. I hope you guys like that. Because it's one of the weird talents I have.
Yeah, and Dead Man's voice is perfect for dad rock.
Oh my God, don't.
It is.
Might as well tell the story. Go ahead.
What story? I'm just saying.
Yes, tell them how we found out.
I don't remember. I really don't. I just remember saying that your voice is perfect for dad rock, and you're like, fuck it! You're not the first person to say that.
We were on a phone call, and you were like, I fucking hate dad rock. And then you started playing dad rock, and what was I doing?
Well, probably singing along.
Singing along to every single fucking song, and, and you were just like, your voice is like so perfect for dad rock. And I'm like, God damn it. It is. Fuck it, whatever. What's a good PS3 game to try?
Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots.
Or Ico or Shadow of the Colossus. Ico, Shadow of the Colossus, Metal Gear Solid 4. All of those are really good. Anyways.
Battlefield 3.
Fallout 3. New Vegas.
I don't know about the New Vegas one. I don't know. I don't like the games that where it's like, oh, you fired your gun 3 times, it's broken. Fuck.
New Vegas is better about that.
But yeah, PS3 game, always Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots.
Metal Gear Solid, Ico, and Shadow of the Colossus. Shadow of the Colossus is just so good. So good. And all the stories, it's so vague, but it's still so goddamn good. Anyways, we're going to get the fuck out of here, guys. We hope you learned something today. And if you didn't, there's always tomorrow, which we're going to be streaming again tomorrow. Because we have to make up for last week because we did miss it. There was just chaos behind the scenes. Graverobber's life wasn't in order. My life wasn't in order. No DJ.
That sounds a lot prettier. My life is still not in order.
It's in better order than it was Friday. Oh, come on! Like a week ago was fucking chaos.
Yeah. Now it's just
now it's just waiting. But a week ago, it was like, who do we kill?
Right?
What are we gonna do? Come on!
Like, do we kill somebody at this time? No, or do we have to like? Do you have to revive someone? What's going on?
I don't know. There's a body. There's a body involved. All right. There's a body involved.
Is it necessarily a human body though, or is it like a body of water?
No.
A body of evidence.
Grave better start looking bad. Carmen is starting to comment too much on him. Hey. Graverobber is always down to party, and he'll meet you in 317. In room 317. What time tomorrow? He'll check his calendar. What time are we going to be doing it tomorrow, Graverobber? You Sith-looking bastard.
Good. Let the hate flow through you. What was your question?
What time are we doing this show tomorrow? Do you want to do it around the same time?
Ooh, yeah.
All right, we'll do it at 5:30 tomorrow, just the same. Just to make up for lunch.
5:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Lightning.
I'm afraid. Now he looks like a rapper, like with severe emotional trauma that needs to be loved.
What am I doing? I'm rapping on YouTube like, who am I fooling? I'm mindlessly scrolling, ain't got no direction, and all that I'm doing is hiding depression. I work every day with my ADHD. I don't know. Fuck it. Some kind of rapper with a mental problem, right?
That everybody wants to fuck to fix. Graverobber is the Crypt Keeper. That was Emperor Palpatine. The Crypt Keeper is so much higher.
Oh my! I cannot do Crypt Keeper.
Oh, the God. All right,
I used to be able to do the Crypt Keeper laugh, but that was when I was a kid. Yeah, that one.
From the crypt. Hello, boys and ghouls. Anyways, we're going to get the fuck out of here, guys. We love you all. Thank you guys for watching, and we really do hope you learned something today. If not, come back tomorrow. We're gonna have something fun. I don't know. We'll figure out a subject. I mean, I also kind of like doing these random things. So
yeah, we'll just figure out some kind of way to waste y'all's time.
We love it. So we'll see you guys. I almost hit the wrong goddamn. That scared me. You're welcome, Carmen. Go cuddle Mike. Blow him for comfort. We'll learn you something tomorrow, and we love you all. Thanks for tuning in. I almost pushed the wrong button. Let's get the fuck out of here.